So, apologies for the delay of my AOR highlights. Well, fails more like. I've been really, really busy at university, making sure I'm on top of my studies and making sure I'm not going out, not getting drunk at all, make sure I'm staying in the library, not doing anything bad, in narcotics or drinking too much or partying. I'm staying in, making sure I'm getting top of my work as it's final year. What is going on, guys? Chipmaster22 here, and welcome to my AOR highlights for F5 around Bahrain. One of my, I guess, okay tracks. But if you follow me on Twitter, if you don't, what you're doing, just go down below and find it. But if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know what happens in this race, and it doesn't go to plan, as usual. I should really call them lowlights rather than highlights. Well, as I said, they are fails most of the time. So, yeah, it doesn't go to plan, unfortunately. So, yeah, in the Toro Rosso, as usual, still 0 points on the board, but we're going to go for a one-stop today. I know it says two-stop on the board in front, but I went for a one-stop because that seemed to be the best option, and I think that's what they did in AOR F1, so I thought I'd just copy them. So, yeah. Still, like I said, still 0 points on the board. Currently, I don't think Toro Rosso got any points, so we're not doing fantastic this season. But there is a 2-week gap till the next race in Russia, so I've got loads of time to practice. But here we are on the grid. No formation lap this time because all the glitches that happens with the whole game. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go. We have a very delayed start there, and that's 1 car. 2 car and almost 3 cars going past me. I'm down to last place at the start, which is fantastic. But the important thing is, guys, we didn't lose our front wing off the start. So, if anything, I've done better, even I'll drop back places. But there are cars spinning out, so we move up to 15th place. That is 14th place now, going down towards turn number 3, down into the braking zone. Nicely done. Someone dives at the inside. Williams contact down the inside, but we stay nice and losing the back end actually. So that is not fantastic from us. Coming down to the S section, sector 2, there's a Williams that just spun off. So we're up to 15th place. Admittedly, we have lost. Where did we start? 13th, 12th, 13th. So we're down places, but trying to go around the outside of Mini Dude, coming into this horrible corner that. I don't know why they designed it like this, because it's just pointless, man. It's just annoying. But the Williams is contact with the Sauber in front of us, so we're going to try and capitalise on that in the slipstream. And the slipstream it just doesn't work in this game. Like, I'll link a video down below. My friend Ashley has done a really in-depth look at it, and it's still broken. But we go off there with contact with the Mercedes, so that's not good. Still in 15th. But yeah, give that video a watch. But we're still on lap 1. The important thing again, guys, we haven't crashed, and we haven't lost a front wing. So people do crash out, so that is good for us. But coming down the back straight in the slipstream, and we're not going anywhere really with it. Actually, no, we are. We look to the inside, but we don't bother. We're going to wait until we get on to the main straight and try and get a run on Mini Dude coming down. So someone is in the pits. I believe that was Bosley because he had a jump start. So we overtake him in the pits. No, it was AOR Charlie. My mistake. But coming down the straight, look, we're in the slipstream and we're not gaining at all on Mini Dude. So that's great coming, and we bin it going into turn 1 there. So that's a massive loss of time to Mini Dude in front of us. We've got to be careful because Sean is behind us, so we've got to be careful that he doesn't. An AOR Charlie says, is Van Dorn on drugs? So I'm not quite sure what happened at the front with those guys. And we bin it there in start of sector 2, which is not ideal for us really, because we're further back enough already, and we're just making it worse and worse for ourselves. Coming down to the this corner, but we're still pretty close to the pack. They're not massively far ahead, but there's the Sauber that's just binned it, so we're now up to 13th place, so we're doing okay. We're gaining positions slowly, bit by bit, and Mini Dude goes wide round turn, I think, is it 10 or 11, I think, but we're sort of keeping up with him. He is on, well, we should really be ahead, because he is on mediums, but with our usual pace in AOR, it's not very good, so we'll try and improve in the next few races. We dive it up the inside of Mini Dude, he goes wide, and we take 12th place, and we've got 2 cars. We've got Bosley and BPRL Mills ahead and they're battling away, so we'll try and get a move on these guys ahead in the next coming lap. Bosley is lagging a little bit, but not really making a move here. Didn't want to get involved. They get 3 abreast going into the final bend. So we're behind Bosley here, and he dives into the pits because I think he had a drive-through for jumping the start. So, but yeah, Mini Dude gets ahead of us now. DRS is now enabled, so he gets straight past us on lap number 3. So back down to 12th place. But like I said, we're racing, which is lovely to see, unlike the last couple of episodes. So that is great to see. So this is where it goes badly. So if you look at the bottom right now, soft tyres. So I want to do a one-stop. So I change it to mediums. Okay, so it's on mediums right now on your screen. So zoom out just to see it back on normal. I'm not changing anything, not at all. Just on lap number 10 now. Taz goes into the pits to change onto another set of tyres. We move on to lap number 11. So still on lap number 11, and I now press B to change to see the tyres. Okay, so I didn't change the tyres at all there. So now on to lap 13. This is where the game fucks me over. GG Codemasters. So I come down into the tricky left-hander, and this happens. So you didn't see that? Maybe look again, guys, in slow motion. Intermediate tyres. Let's look at it again, zoomed in. I don't change this. See, there's no medium, intermediate tyres. Fantastic. So yeah, we are now on intermediate tyres for the next stop, but I don't realise this, because it shouldn't have changed. Bright blue skies, it's Bahrain. It doesn't rain in the Middle East. It's never rained for a Bahrain Grand Prix. So yeah, not realising this, we come round the final bend on lap 14, so we're in P4 at the moment. I could get points in this race, but of course I don't, because Codemasters have fucked me over yet again in this game and ruined everything. So I'm changing my party settings because I couldn't hear people in the party, so I'm just sorting out my mic, and I just don't realise that I'm coming in for inters. And you'll see it now. And I'm onto immediate tyres. No! Exactly. It's just, I don't understand. It's just so broken. And if you guys saw the AOR F1 highlights, it seemed they were Formula E cars and it was just desyncing everywhere. But we come out in P8. We could have had points. These guys needed to pit again because of their tyre choice. So we could have been up there in the points. We could have got our first points of the season. But no, Codemasters yet again mess up the game and ruin my race. Thank you very much, Codemasters. So yeah, we're dead last after pitting on lap number 22 on the mediums, and Bosley is 24 seconds something ahead of us. And yeah, at this point I'd sort of given up. I wasn't fighting for any points, and this was not intentional, but I bin it, and that's our race over. Fantastic. So that's what was that? 2 retirements now? No, I have finished 2 races actually. So, yeah, first retirement of the season. But still on 0 points. Fantastic. And I don't even know if Toro Rosso, because I stopped recording, so I don't even know if Toro Rosso got points. So I'll have to double check that next week. But yeah, we are on 0 points still, which is just great, man. I just love scoring these 0 points. So, yeah, hopefully next week, well, no, actually it's 2 or 3 weeks until the next race. So yeah, hopefully Russia will be better. Hopefully Codemasters fix a shit game. And I honestly, at this rate, I'm just not going to bother with the game next year because it's just so broken. Like, Codemasters just sort this shit out, honestly. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed my fails for the 3rd week running. Hopefully we'll get some points and finish in Russia. And yeah, but we'll have to wait and see, really, won't we? So yeah, hope you enjoyed, guys, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks for the next AOR highlights. Good night.